Alright, today you guys were gonna do the 18 Culpepper House apartment, and this is an historic apartment for a master chef of some sort. So I didn't want to change up the floor too much, but I did want to add an extra bathroom in the one bedroom. And I felt like this apartment needed to be industrial, kind of give you that like hipster vibe from like the historical master chef. Oh, and I really wanted to use these checkers and it just did not work. I struggled with this kitchen for a little bit, trying to figure out how I wanted it to go. I wanted to use like earthy tones in this apartment and like some dark colors, but nothing was working for me. I do figure it out, obviously, but I just wanted something like earthy and like chill, but hipstery and modern slash brutalist. You'll see the vibe. I've been into like renovating the apartments because they're fun, they're quick, they're easy to do, but you can like change them completely, like make them completely different. I wanted this green to work and it did not. And then those are the bricks from the outside of the building. Like I found the same ones and I just didn't think they were dark enough and it felt kind of awkward to me. So I wanted this industrial kind of theme, but I was trying to find the right bricks. And I think I used the werewolf bricks because they're dark. I also wanted this concrete wall to work and it did not. It just was clashing. It was like too many textures for me. I do love this navy blue, and then I was trying to figure out what kind of texture I wanted, and then I end up using, I think this is the fitness wallpaper, the like has like almost like waves in it. I keep trying to use these floors, you guys. I keep trying to use these floors, and I never like them. I need to get some more inspiration with the Maximisol, I don't know how you say that, pack, and like really use it because I love some of the stuff, but I just can't do it. I feel like it's too much for me. Oh, I tried to put a curtain here and it just, I gave up. Oh, I started using these from the industrial kit. I really wanted that vibe, like the open air duct. I think I do scale it back though and make it a little less so it doesn't come all the way out to the wall. I like cut it to the kitchen. Oh, and this is a CC from it's called a Bruderist. I will link it below in the description so that you guys could download it if you would like. I love these just like slabs of marble or just stone that you could use as a shelf. I thought it'd be super cute to have like a little like cookbook section right there. I wanted these olives to work. I don't know if I keep them or not, but I wanted them to work because they were super cute, and I feel like if this was like a historical place for like a master chef, I felt like it needed a lot of chef inspired things. And so I just kept adding like some of this industrial vibes with like the pipes and all the earth tones. And of course we had to use all of the kitchen stuff that I could find. We gotta sell it. If it's gonna be historic, it's gonna be historic. Oh, and I add a foyer. I don't like it when apartments are completely flat, or even homes. Like they need sections to me, or at least in my head they do, because it gives it more character. You have like these little pockets and here and there you could put things. And I like it when it has those. I don't like it when it's completely open. That's just my personal opinion, but I mean, you guys can do whatever you want. Yeah, see, that's where I back up the air duct. I thought it was just too much, too big. And this is a random pop-up color. I love those Desert Luxe curtains. I use them all the time. Oh, and then the TV stand. I really like. I was trying not to use too much CC, or at least stick to like the one pack of CC, so you guys didn't have to download a bunch of stuff, or extra stuff. And then I thought I was gonna maybe I'll use this marble like table, and I ended up scratching that too. And I was like, oh, this timber block looks so good. And then we did two next to each other. And I like lined up where it almost looked like the cracks are together. I feel like I might put too much stuff in apartments when I do it, but I'm just thinking like how I would want something. Like I like having a little footrest, or at least one little end table, you know, and an extra chair. And then I thought these studio lights would be so cool, and I was like, no, it's too much. It was too much. Just like this nice classic light floor lamp. I felt like this person would be like almost like a modern industrial kind of feel. So I was trying to think modern and but like classic at the same time. Listen, I don't know anything about styles, so don't come for me because I don't. I have no idea. Like I know like some things like industrial and modern-ish like housing, like constructions, but I do not know about like what is considered certain styles and like home decor. Do not ask me because I do really like this desk. I feel like I never use it, and I just feel like it's a really good just like metal glass desk. Like I feel like I would love to have that in real life. And then I thought maybe this person has like also they're like a chef, but on their spare time maybe they're really into design and they wanted to have like a little workspace where they could design stuff in their free time. And then I felt that like that wall was too flat, so I added a little nook for the door. Do you ever find things in the catalog that you're like, I didn't know this existed, and then you start using it all the time? That's that bookshelf. I feel like I always ignored it, and then I finally used it. I'm like, I love this. Like, why don't I use this more often? Oh, yeah, I was looking for... Also, didn't know those tapestries were in that part, in that swatch. I'm the worst about looking at all of the swatches. I wanted maybe the person who also, maybe they, you know, they are also a chef, or maybe they have a significant other that draws, or they draw on their spare time instead of, you know, cooking. So I don't know. I was trying to make things work. And then I wanted like a table or a shelf in the foyer, just like a little one, just so if you have to come in, you have to put your keys down real quick, or you have something in your pocket, or like your mail. Oh, in this bathroom, I wanted it to match the kitchen, and then I was like, oh, maybe I wanted to do more earth tone, stone, give it that stony vibe. And this is where I use the Brutus pack, and I love this green stone. It's so pretty. I will link all of this below so you guys can download it if you like. I try not to use like a whole lot of it, so that if you guys don't want to download it, you just have to redo this bathroom and some few little things here and there, so that you don't have to download something you don't want to. The stoneworks I think are so good, especially for this room. I love that rug. I use it all the time. You'll see it. I use it, I think, in the master bathroom too. Adding some little knickknacks to the bathroom to make it seem like it's used and lived in. I felt like I wanted more, but then I was like, maybe we should just leave it simple. But I'm also the worst about that, because I gotta remember, like, you guys want to put your own stuff in there or change it, so I gotta try to take it back from the clutter. I wanted this plan to work, and it was not. Can you tell? It was making me upset. I really love those shelves, but I don't really know if I like the two little together because it gets kind of glitchy. But I love that they match the wall on the outside. So it's like this double like colors. And here we're going to the master. This is, I struggle because these the bars that like connect the curtains together, they sometimes it doesn't want to snap to the window or snap to its counterpart, and I get so frustrated with it, so I just was like, nope. I also had no idea what I was gonna do with this room, and I think I changed the wallpaper so many times and the colors, and then I was like, well, maybe we'll do another, you know, kind of earthy tones, and then I was like, well, maybe we'll do black and like a black wall and then a green room because I really wanted green to keep the earth tones going and the industrial vibe together. Oh, I love the Desert Lux tables, but I don't know, in the long run I don't think I keep them. I feel like they're too big and kind of blocky for what I wanted. And I do end up changing those pendant lights because they are from another CC pack in the bedroom. I'm trying to make track lighting like look better. Like I don't need a bunch, but I feel like this apartment would have track lighting like it used to be like a studio or something. But I don't like how there's only so many, so I doubled them up. Just cluttering of things. I feel like I'm the worst with my water bottles. I leave them all over my end tables and my nightstands, so I felt like you need those. I feel like you gotta stay hydrated, man. Oh, I love having the idea of having like a lounge in front of like these windows, so you could lounge and read your book or whatever. And then I was like, I hate that you can see that it's like clipping in itself, so I was like, maybe I could put like a table there so that you can still, but you can move it so it's kind of slides, and you can put, you know, like your tea or your cups or your books on it or whatever while you're lounging. Because I just didn't also want to look at it clipping, and that kind of hides it. It also makes it kind of useful. I love that shelf as well. It keeps the like nice like iron and wood theme throughout. Oh, okay. I was gonna say I wanted to use that Delgado mirror, but I decided it was better not to, so you guys don't have to download a bunch of CC. And here I am with my Myshuno wall dividers making a stand-up shower. I'm kind of in love with those right now. Like that idea instead of the normal window and wall. So I also thought it would be cute to be like a double shower. So like a his and her side. I wanted that towel rack to work and it just was not. And then I think this is where, oh yeah, like so there's the her side and the his side, or whoever's side you feel like. Oh, this is the struggle bus right here. I like all aboard, you guys. I could not figure out what I wanted to do with this. And then I was like, oh, let me use that marble table. I've done this before. I wanted it to be bigger, and then I was like, well, maybe we'll use the one with the lights. And I was gonna use two so it went all the way to the wall, but then I was like, I don't want to keep having things clip a bunch because I really don't like that. So I was like, maybe we'll just use the one. It'll just be like a small counter in here since the shower was kind of like the piece, you know? Oh, I was trying to put something on this wall, and then I think I decided, yeah, to make it like almost like a little shelf so that you have like a shelf while you're in your bathtub without having to have a bathtub tray. I thought that would have been such an awesome idea. And like, of course, you'll have a plant there, or you don't have to, but something so that you can keep the shelf useful so it's not empty. I'm just finishing up the bathroom with some touches here. Here I did, in between recording, I got the new Growing Together kit, so that's why you're seeing some of these things. I think I do use a few items from that pack in this, and I really shouldn't have, but I couldn't. I had to. It was so good. And I think it's the wall sconce in the bedroom. I changed them from those pendants to these. You'll see. I still could not find where I wanted to put right there, and I was like, that's okay. And then I moved the camera a bunch, so I just cut it so you guys like don't get motion sickness, because I get it trying to watch it when it's moving really fast. Oh, I wanted a bench here or a chair or something so you could like sit down, put your shoes on or whatever. And I wanted to use a Desert Lux thing to match the big, you know, blocks, and then I realized it just was too much. And those are from the Growing Together, and they just seem so bulky right there. I don't know, I was being really indecisive with stuff. Yeah, I do add some light fixtures from the new pack. So, but I think there's only like a handful of things. Oh, here we go into the apartment. Here is the foyer. I'm sorry, it's like really hard to get this angle. It keeps clipping into the other things. So you come in, you have your little shelves and your little mirror, and then you come into the living room. And I really love the way this looked, or at least how it turned out, you know? I love this kitchen. I feel like it's definitely the kitchen for a inspired master chef with the historical plaque and stuff. I mean, I didn't add anything on the kitchen wall, but you could always add like a picture or a mirror or whatever. I really enjoyed this kitchen. I thought it was fun. Very like master chef. And then we're gonna, sorry, I'm going kind of slow because I don't want to make anyone sick with the camera angles. I love those little nooks. They're so good. Like the one with the desk. And then there's the bookshelf. And then we're going to go into the bathroom. This is that stone bathroom that I was talking about. And there's like the Brutus pack. As I said, I will link in the description for you guys. I don't know why I put a chair in here, but I thought it looked good. I just love this living room, honestly. I think it flows really well. And then here is the study area with the computer, or your design area, or whatever. In the master, I did leave it kind of plain. I figured you guys would add some of your own things. Oh, look at the window clipping. That was so funny. I kind of kept it plain. I feel like you guys could add whatever you guys wanted to this if you wanted to, or, you know, make it more personal. I didn't want to add too much. Here's the bathroom, and I used the green rug to tie it into the bedroom. And it's just a nice, sleek, black bathroom with some good stone walls. I think I wasn't really trying to show you the view out the window. I was trying to turn around. This camera is kind of hard to maneuver, or at least for me. So it's a little funky. So sorry, guys. I do love this little bathroom, little shower. I love the wood I put in there. And then we're going to go back through one last little scan. I really do love this apartment. I feel like it came out so good. I think it just matches the whole aesthetic that I was going for. And I think that is it for the 18 Culpepper House. You guys should like and subscribe and do all the things that you know to do, and I hope you guys have an awesome day somewhere. Bye!